30 seconds to the show. Go ahead, start recording and live stream. And me. All right, that's good. Emmy, you're fine. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out.
Live from the Ball
We'll be going
State News
to
Center.
camera 1 on a
This
two-shot.
is NewsLink, Indiana, in high definition.
Coming out to them.
Snowfall and cold
Hate that it
temperatures
does
have
that.
gripped central Indiana. Good evening, I'm Michael Kuhn.
And I'm Ashley Lehue. Thanks for joining us. Today we did not see temperatures over 18 degrees. NewsLink weather forecaster Ellen Fritz is here to tell us a little more. Ellen?
Yeah, things have definitely been chilly, and that's going to stick around for longer than I'm sure most of us would like.
We'll
So
be
current
coming back
temperatures
to
right now,
camera
15 degrees, and we see some kind
camera
of
1
wet
on a
fluid
close.
hanging around, nothing too crazy. Wind at 10 miles per hour, and temperatures are feeling at about 3. So current temperatures around the state, basically in the teens here. So 14 Indianapolis, 12 Lafayette, hot spot here of 20 degrees in Terre Haute.
Ooh-wee.
Not much of a hot spot if you ask me, but the current wind chill, things are definitely a little lower. So Muncie here, 3 degrees. Fort Wayne only hanging on to 1. 6 for Indianapolis and 9 for Bloomington. So things with that wind is even chillier. Now looking at radar, not too much going on around central Indiana or Muncie at all. But if you look out a little bit, you see that lake effect snow has affected most residents that live east, southeast of any of these Great Lakes. You see these bands kind of pushing through that have caused all kinds of havoc throughout the Great Lakes region. So lake effect snow, what is that? Warmer lake conditions with cold air passing over it at just kind of the right angle, making things a little snowier. So these wind temperatures, not wind temperatures, excuse me, these wind directions and speed, west-northwest, 15 miles per hour, 10 and 12. So headlines.
And
what to
again,
look
we'll be
forward
coming
to.
back to camera
We've
1
got
on a
multiple
close.
snow chances coming our way. So when to expect those? Freezing Arctic temperatures are going to stick around for quite a while. And Valentine's Day, what to expect for that? That much and more. Back to you guys.
The furnace manufacturing company Carrier
We'll be going
is
to
eliminating
camera 2 on a
about
close.
1,400 jobs over the next 3 years. Carrier announced today that they are shutting down the facility on Indianapolis's west side and will be moving the operation to Mexico. Carrier will begin eliminating its workforce in 2017 and continue the layouts through 2019. Mayor Joe Hogsett issued an executive order to assemble local, state, and federal resources for the displaced workers.
It's an OTS.
He called the shutdown incredibly disappointing.
2 GOP presidential candidates have officially
We'll be going to
dropped out
a
of the
VO.
race. New Jersey Governor Chris Christie
And we'll be
bowed
coming
out
back
today
to
after losing
right
the
anchor
New Hampshire
on
primary.
camera 1.
The loss came as a significant blow to Christie after spending more than 70 days campaigning in the state. Carly Fiorina also ended her presidential campaign today, but said she will continue to
Do we need
travel the
commercials,
country
Scott?
to spread her message of fighting the status quo. In a Facebook post, Fiorina also called for young women to stand up and become leaders.
Coming back.
The U.S. Justice Department is suing the city of Ferguson, Missouri for
We'll be going to a
unconstitutional
VO.
police conduct, just one day after the city council voted to change the terms of an agreement that's been in the works for months. The agreement is aimed at improving
We'll be coming
how
back
Ferguson
to
police and courts
left
treat
anchor on
minorities
camera
and
2.
impoverished people in the St. Louis suburb. The unconstitutional police conduct specifically targeted African Americans for more traffic stops, jail sentences, and excessive force.
Well, when students return to Muncie this semester,
going to a
they
package
may
and
have
then
noticed
right back
a
to
change
him
in the
on
sounds
camera
of
2.
the city. That's because the city recently implemented a quiet zone for train horns throughout downtown. NewsLink Indiana's Evan House has the story.
The addition of the new Courtyard Marriott Hotel, the sights of downtown Muncie have changed. However, with the addition of the new
Camera 2.
hotel, the sounds of downtown have also changed, thanks to the recently implemented quiet zone that stretches across downtown. The quiet zone prevents trains from blowing their horns once they enter the downtown area. Dalton Buckner, a Ball State student and nearby resident of the quiet zone, believes there are benefits for the area thanks to the new hotel and
It's getting
quiet
quieter.
zone.
With the new hotel being put into place, and with the quiet zone as well,
Okay.
you get a little bit more.
We need more
I won't
time
say
for lower
revenue
thirds.
coming into the community,
you.
helping them out. With the quiet zone being in effect, like I said, it's going to be a lot more peaceful.
Duke Campbell, superintendent of public works, believes the hotel played a major role in the city's decision.
One thing to
to
tell us
finally
they'll
push
say their
forward
name
with the
before we go to them.
project.
That really
I
helps.
think the main
Say their-
reason
Wait, are you
was
talking to me?
Oh no.
Oh,
the
okay.
fact that
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
they didn't want hotel guests to be, you know, I wouldn't want to, I honestly wouldn't want to stay in a hotel room.
We've
while
got
the
about a
train
minute
was
left in
all
this.
Safety was
got
a
about a
huge
minute
concern
left
for the
on
city of
this.
Muncie. That's why they put up signs like the one behind me that read "No Train Horn." However, that wasn't the only thing they did.
everything you see, some things that you don't see. We had to, like I said, the railroad had to go in and put new crossing arms in, which were longer. They also probably had radio signals that were different
30
on
seconds.
them
30 seconds.
at every crossing. And
I thought it was illegal to get that
concrete
kind of shot.
medians had been poured down the center of
Yeah.
the street.
The total cost of the quiet zone was an estimated $5 million. However, the city hopes that with the new
15
hotel,
seconds?
the quiet zone will
15?
generate profits from
Sorry, I
outside
just
sources.
yelled
For
You're fine.
NewsLink Indiana, I am Evan
Stand
House
by.
reporting.
Stand by.
Come back.
Currently, the quiet zone
We'll be going
only
to
applies to
camera one
downtown
on it.
Muncie.
Close.
However, complaints on the train horns are already down.
And the newly renovated Botsford
We're going
Swinford
to,
Residence
package and
Hall
then
has
right
a
back to
bright
her on
future
one.
ahead. NewsLink Indiana's Ben Safarbi has the story on Lori Byers plans to start a cooking show right here at this residence hall.
Residents of Botsford, Swinford will be able to
We
learn
have
and
a
get
minute 30
involved
in
with the
this.
student-run cooking show
Minute
that
30
is
in
filmed
this
in the
one, then
Johnson
you're going to
County
be back on
complex.
one.
The Johnson complex already offers many.
There are no
amenities for
lower
students.
thirds in this one.
What better to top it off than a cooking show?
The dormitory, called by residents as Bot-Swin for short, is home to the CCIM
What is this,
and
15 frames per
Communications Living
second?
Learning Communities. The space came with extra
This is
plugs,
bad.
lighting, and TV monitors to accommodate a show, so there was talk about having a cooking show immediately.
There's
Associate
nothing
Dean
there.
of the College of Communication, Information,
Where do you-
and
where
Media,
do you find
Lori
these
Byers,
packages?
suggested making a TV show in
Oh,
the space before the
Just a
building was
reporter
1
finished.
minute.
here.
And
One- yeah, one
as you
minute.
know, in this incredibly, beautiful
Where's her
new
lower
building,
third?
we have a test kitchen. And so we decided that as part of our programming, we would
Mic
incorporate
cable.
the test kitchen to
Mic
make it a
cable.
little more exciting and a little
Emmy.
more engaging.
As for who
45.
will do the cooking, the student
45.
producers
Yeah.
have yet to decide.
But ultimately,
cable.
the decision, we're still early in the decision making, and the decisions are up to the students.
I mean, it's kind of
And so
blending
the
in with her
students
shirt,
last
but
week also
still.
talked about
30 seconds.
30?
bringing in students who are,
And
out
we
of
will be back on camera
nutrition
one.
or dietetics or something like that in the College of Applied Sciences and Technology. And so my guess is we'll also include some students. But, I think that's up to the up to
15,
all
stand
of you
by.
to decide.
15, stand
So it'll
by.
be interesting to see how it works out.
The new dormitory is continuing its trend of proving to be the best place to live on campus.
I'm Ben Safarbi, NewsLink Indiana.
Coming back.
Byers says she hopes that the students of Botsford Swinford will take advantage
We'll be going to
of
camera
this
2
new
on a 2-shot.
opportunity.
When NewsLink Indiana returns, find out a new way to stay sharp as you get older.
And a home invasion that did not
We'll be going
exactly
to
go
break.
as planned. All that and more when NewsLink Indiana returns.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
We'll be coming back to camera 2 on an OTS of left anchor.
When we come back from break.
Yep, camera 2.
Camera 2.
You wanted to take one out? Okay. All right, we're taking one commercial out. I'll give you a new time when we get to that point.
Okay.
My heart doesn't see race. Love is love.
We have 1 minute.
Okay. You got 1 minute, and you're gonna be on camera 2. Is this just? You said who's gonna be on camera 2? I'm sorry.
Left anchor.
All right.
So Michael.
So Michael, you're gonna be on camera 2.
"30 seconds.
30.
So I've come up with the
I love
family
this commercial.
emergency plan.
Great. What is it?
It's difficult to talk about, so I'm not telling you.
How will we know what to do?
You won't?
One less commercial.
I'm so glad I won't have to remember anything.
Next thing is
Me
on
too.
career fair.
Thanks for
Okay,
this, sweetie.
15,
15.
10,
10.
Talk to your kids about who to call,
5,
where to meet, what to pack.
4, 3,
Visit
2,
ready.gov/kids for
1.
tips and information.
coming back.
Welcome back to NewsLink Indiana.
We'll be going to camera
A home
1
invasion in
on an
Muncie
OTS
last night
on
was stopped
right anchor.
when one of the two men breaking in the home passed out. Police say 18-year-old Jerron D. Johnson kicked in the door of the home and then blacked out while armed with a gun.
Airspeed 1 is still
Police
rolling
still
even
don't
though we're
know
off
why
of it.
Johnson lost
That's why we can't.
consciousness, but it gave the other suspect a chance to get out of the house and take Johnson's gun with him. The homeowner then called the police and Johnson surrendered. Police say they are still looking for the other suspect and investigating why they chose that house.
Camera 1.
Exchange student Maria Scottahart offered insight
We'll
on
be going
her
to
home
VO
country
and
in
then
Belarus.
package.
Scottahart's presentation is a segment of the Culture Exchange series that is presented every Wednesday at noon at the Rieker Center for International Students. This gives international students a chance to teach Ball State students about their home country. Scottahart says her main goal is to provide others with something to
So that's the
associate
Belarus
with
story
when they
down
hear about
here.
Belarus.
Then we'll have career
Huda
fair for
Alvarez is
the
the
next
Culture Exchange
lower thirds.
representative, and she believes that the program gives an opportunity to bridge international students to domestic students.
So it's good to know.
No
that
lower
we have
thirds
a
on this
charter
one.
for everything else. I mean, even
charter
before
we,
the language, if you know the culture,
We'll be coming back
people
to
around you
camera
gonna
2
respect
on
you
left
and
anchor.
how
We
you
have
mingle
15
with
seconds.
them and
Okay, you have 15
I mean, that's
seconds
the
on this one.
main gate to even for the language.
10
If you
seconds,
know,
stand
if
by.
people respect you, you're gonna have conversation with them, and then a relationship, and then
4,
you're gonna build your language.
3,
So
2,
this is the main gate.
1. Come back. No pad.
Students have their fingers crossed after meeting with potential
We'll be going
employers
to
at the Spring Career Fair.
another package.
The fair is presented by the
Then we'll
Ball
be
State
right back
Career
to him on
Center
camera
and
2.
took place this afternoon in Worthen Arena. Jonathan Chapman has more on what employers look for and how students can prepare for their job search.
Students flocked to Worthen Arena today to meet and network with companies from around the country.
Matt Kivett.
The Spring Career Fair gives employers the chance to meet with Ball State students in person. This year, there were 143 different
Michael's
employers
back on
looking
too.
to hire Ball State students. Matt Kivett is from Kronos and looks for students with a wide range of backgrounds.
Yeah, we love coming to Ball State. Ball State's a good
Did you say
place
Matt
to
Kivett?
get
Okay.
that breadth of experience. We see
Really?
anywhere from marketing majors to majors, and even some teaching degrees on occasion.
It works for me.
With so many opportunities
Yeah, if you
available
can't just
today,
leave it up
students
longer.
can be nervous about their future and having to meet with representatives from different companies.
For Katie.
I love the fair, but it definitely gets me out of my comfort zone when I have to come. Even though I like talking to people, this is something
And then
that
James will be next.
definitely makes me come back into my shell a little.
Students had the chance
Okay.
at today's fair to meet with employers, but James Mitchell, an associate director of the Career Center, said that the center is a
We
great
got 30
resource
seconds
to
left
help
on this.
students get ready
30
for their
seconds.
entire job search.
A student or an alum that's already graduated prepare for the career fair. And it may start as early as their freshman year when they are trying to decide what they'd like to major in.
If students miss this year's fair, the Career Center is always
Yeah, 15
available to
seconds,
work
stand
with
by.
them to help make them the best candidates possible. In Muncie, Jonathan Chapman, NewsLink, Indiana.
Come back to 2.
The Career Center is located in room
We'll be going to
220
camera 1 on
the
a
second
close-up.
floor of Lucina Hall.
And we all know how important
And we'll be going
exercise
to a
is for our
package.
bodies, but what about working out our brains? While you can't really grow your brain, you can keep it as sharp as possible with some simple steps. Holly Furfer has more on today's Health Minute.
Should we shell out time and money for games that we're told
Got a
will
minute
make our
15 in
brain
this.
work better?
Brain development.
And then we'll be
starts
coming
after
to camera 2 on a
long
2-shot.
period of time during which the brain matures, just as the rest of the body matures.
And after that, it's pretty much a downward slide.
After fully developed, it's like the rest of the body.
You're gonna be
Nothing
on a
works as
2-shot
well
after
as
this
it
one.
did when you were in that
1
kind of
minute.
time age of
1
your
minute.
20s to 30s.
That's where brain games come into the equation, with promises of less forgetfulness, sharper and quicker problem solving, basically better thinking power.
The question that then pops up
Is this
to
David
what
Loring?
degree do these cognitive tasks that you
It is now.
practice on will visualize and help maintain cognitive skill in a variety of real-world tasks.
We do know there are some things we can all do to make our brains function better. Healthy living and a fair amount
We
of
have 30
exercise
seconds.
30
will help keep
seconds.
your brain strong.
Both the social interactions that you have and some of the more broad types of activities in which you engage are related to maintaining that level of function at optimum levels.
So if you want to play a few brain games now and then, it's probably not the worst
15,
thing you
stand
can do.
by.
15,
but
stand
don't
by.
forget to get outside, see people, and try something new, because those brain boosters are free.
5,
Holly
4,
Furfer, CNN.
3. All right, coming back.
When we come back, find out more about this frigid weather we're having.
And catch up on girls basketball in Delaware County. All that and more
We'll be going to
coming
break.
up next.
Can you
2
help me with
minutes.
this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
We'll be coming back to a 2-shot on camera 1
You
for
help
the
me
weather
with
toss.
homework? Okay.
That would be 3.6795.
How are we doing on time?
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making,
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
and he's even teaching me how to
The
drive.
hard part's over.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to
you
be
in the
perfect.
Yeah.
Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
Minute 30.
You got a minute and 30.
Is our weather person there?
Where's the weather?
Places, everybody.
Ellen.
Light check.
I
1,
said
2,
run.
1.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
This is Maine weather.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
1 minute.
1 minute.
We should. And again, we'll be coming back to camera 1 on a 2-shot.
We're going on camera 1 for the 2-shot.
And then we'll be going to camera 3 for weather.
Don't wait. Communicate.
Awesome.
Make your emergency plan today.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Of all the things you've done with your bike,
15.
donating it to
15.
Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for
10.
people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think.
5, 4,
Donate
3,
stuff, create jobs.
2, 1.
Welcome back to NewsLink, Indiana. You know, today it was bitter cold out there, and I don't want to give too much away
say it,
since
Michael.
my wife is watching at home, but some of my Valentine's Day plans do involve being outside, but I'm a little afraid about the weather. Ashley, what
Yeah,
about
I kind of heard about how cold it was going to be, so I think I'm going to plan on staying inside, maybe cook some dinner. Ellen, which of us has the better plans for Sunday?
Well, the fact that you guys have plans is awesome either way.
You have to make sure you take
but
their
it'll
mics down
depend
here.
all on timing. Temperatures
Because
are gonna
it
go
doesn't
up throughout
automatically
the day.
take.
So beginning of the day,
It's just
not
a problem
so
with the
good, but
Teamy.
it should heat up throughout the afternoon. So looking outside right now, though, it's 15
Cool.
degrees.
3-shot
so
looks
pretty
good.
chilly outside, and the wind's about 10 miles per hour, making it feel like 3 degrees outside.
Oh, and
So out there,
we
it's
usually
freezing
have a
cold.
lower third in
But
for
looking at
weather
the
again,
radar,
but
not
since we already took it
much
earlier in the show, we don't
in
have to take it
Indiana
again.
For the most part when it comes to snow. But overnight, we're gonna
When we come back, we're going to be on camera 1 on a 3-shot.
single digits, 7 degrees. And the wind's going to be west at 5 to 10 miles per hour, which seems pretty mild. But when temperatures are that cold, those winds can make things feel like 0 degrees at 2 a.m. and dipping even into freezing conditions all throughout around Delaware County. So be aware if you have to be out late
Yes,
at night
camera
or
1.
early in the morning. 8 a.m.
Is she
temperatures
okay?
gonna be 5 degrees out there. Cold, but it's going to be mostly clear, so you kind of can
gotta
enjoy the
work
sun
at
on your
8.
face. It won't heat you too
Oh.
much. And then into the afternoon, it's going to get up to about 18 degrees, so things are going to remain pretty chilly out there. But looking into Friday is going to be our next chance of
How much
some
time do
snow
we have left in
flurries.
weather?
So Thursday things are going to be clear, but then this big band of clouds and potential snow is going to push its way through. So
Okay.
into the afternoon, off and on snow flurries are going to be occurring, but in accumulation, nothing to be too excited about. I'm predicting definitely less than an inch for that overday kind of flurries. But into Saturday, things are going to clear up as a high pressure kind of builds in and has pretty clear skies for Saturday. And these cold temperatures that have been hanging around and will continue is because of this kind of dip down of the high pressure that's normally farther up in the Arctic. So these pinkish temperatures are all in the single digits or even below, and that's going to stick around for the rest of the week, even the beginning of next week. So Valentine's Day, something a lot of people are looking forward to on Sunday. I hope you and your Valentine like snow, because that's what you're going to get as a gift. So a high of 20 degrees and late evening snow. So if you're going to be outside, just be prepared for the snow. You can still go out there, just be bundled up as much as possible. But a cold and nice Valentine's. So Thursday, as I said, clear skies and only 19 degrees as the high. Friday and Saturday, things are going to be breezy. So if you're outdoors, definitely bundle up and stay warm. Valentine's Day, 20, but things are gonna heat up, if you can call it a warm-up. Things are finally gonna go into the 30s, and it's gonna be 30 for Monday, near freezing for Tuesday, and 35 for Wednesday.
Ooh, well, I do not like the look
We'll be going to
of
break.
single-digit temperatures. Ugh, I'm not ready for that.
Me neither.
No, I don't think it's a good thing when we're looking forward to 23 degrees on Friday.
Definitely.
When NewsLink Indiana returns, Ball State basketball locked in a tight race for the conference lead.
And the Cardinal volleyball team flies back home, coming up after the break.
2 minutes.
Here's to the things that can keep us
Sports
safe.
is coming out.
Those we use all the time
Yeah,
with
thank
hardly
you.
a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And
And
now,
as soon as he
those
gets
that we
situated,
carry
we'll
with us
set up the
everywhere
shot.
we go.
Once he gets situated, we'll set up the
Many
shot.
mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts. Real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever
Could you have
are.
Casey look at camera 3, please, while he's adjusting himself?
Can you look at camera 3?
Okay. Right now he's not looking too bad. The OTS we might have to fix on the fly really quick. It'll be between a VO though, so during that VO we can
Keep your family
adjust it.
safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
We won't know till we get to it. 1 minute.
So,
Yeah,
I got
1
this
minute.
new family. And I don't know what it is
Go ahead
about
and pan
this
left
one,
just
but
a little
she
bit.
can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap.
Just a little bit more. And save
And
that.
she even talks to it.
Thank you.
She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
Nice shirt.
Nice shirt.
Who's she talking to?
She's talking to her mom. Talks to her mom
She
a
talks
lot.
to her mom a lot.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
We'll be coming out to camera 3.
wanted to be
You're
a
going to be
teacher
coming
when
on
you were
camera
little,
3.
but things changed. Teaching didn't seem that cool anymore. So you decided to become something else. What would your 12-year-old self say? Amazing
15.
things are
15.
happening in teaching. So it's time to put it back on your
10.
list. Don't try to convince yourself otherwise. You had it right the first
5,
time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to
That's on
NewsLink Indiana Sports. I'm Casey Miller. Now, the Ball State women's basketball fighting for the conference lead tonight on the home court. The Cardinals
coming
are
right back to him.
a half a game back in the lead. Now, Coach Brady Salee
Okay,
and his
take it
squad
left a little bit.
hosting Central Michigan this evening in Worthen Arena. Picking things up in the first quarter, Natalie
Yep, save
Fontaine
that.
finds Shelby Murder for the easy deuce there. Later on,
Awesome.
as time winding down, Central's Jasmine Harris beats the buzzer with a long three-pointer. In the second quarter now, it's Murder again for Ball State. This time, she shows off her long range as she hits a three for the Cards.
All right.
But CMU's play here, they'll beat the buzzer again in the second quarter. This
There was
time,
no buzzer
Tanara
for that
Moore
shot.
lays it in for the Chippewas. They controlled the game throughout and went on to win 74-65. And although girls basketball is done for the year in
We'll be
Delaware
going
County,
to a
boys
graphic and then
teams
right back
in
to
the
him.
area continue their seasons. Several teams around the county in action tomorrow night. Hoosier Heritage
Okay,
Conference
this-
play
let's
continues
go ahead, go
tomorrow
right a
with
little
the matchup between Delta and Newcastle. Delta looking to stop a three-game
Right.
skid against the Trojans.
Right.
Newcastle is a perfect
Go right.
5-0 in the conference,
Thank you.
holding on to a
center him
one-game
up.
lead.
Yeah.
At 2-3 in league play, the
ahead,
Delta
save that.
season will not end with a conference title. Meanwhile, Yorktown goes up the road to West Dell for a non-conference game. The Tigers have had a tough season and hope to build a little bit of momentum as they approach sectional play. And Ball State
We'll be going to a
volleyball
package
back
and then
in
right back to
Muncie
him again.
after a long time on the road. And the welcome party comes in the form of an old rival. NewsLink Indiana's Aaliyah English has the story.
Ball State's men's volleyball team will take on IPFW in Barton this weekend. Head coach Joel Walton says, for the Cardinals, it feels good to be home.
Well, it's going to be nice being back home, for sure. We've just finished a 3-week road stretch
It's always a goal when we play at home to play well, to play with a lot of energy, give the Worthing Arena crowd a chance to get into the match and
We have
rally
just under a
behind our
minute.
team. So for sure, our energy
I'll
is
give you a
going to
30
be
when we
key
get
goal
there.
for this weekend.
With energy being key for the Cardinals, the men have come up with creative ways to stay loose.
Looking forward to IPFW and
Is this
Barton.
Markin?
We've been working a lot on defense, getting our serve stronger, and of course the offense. Guys are looking good. Everyone's full of energy and excited to play these games. Yeah, to stay loose
right back
during
on
the
3.
game, there are a few things we do as a team. You know, if we get
30
big
seconds.
blocks, we got a bench yelling "eat, eat, eat," which gets everyone excited. Other chants throughout the game get the guys going too, and of course, before every match, we get together and we pipe it up.
15,
The
stand
men
by.
are scheduled to play
15, stand by.
IPFW Thursday with another match against Barton Friday in Worthing Arena. In Muncie, Aaliyah English, NewsLink, Indiana.
And there's going to be a lot of Ball State men's volleyball in Worthing Arena. Tomorrow night's match begins a 6-game homestand for the Cardinals.
All right, well, thank you so much for that, Casey.
All right, we will be going to break.
Well, coming up, find out which popular author is releasing another book.
And get a last-minute idea for Valentine's Day plans when NewsLink Indiana returns.
All right, 2 minutes till entertainment. Did you say something to me? You got it, Fresky?
You
All
got
right.
me?
Go fish.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Oh.
What camera?
So-
Oh, I'm sorry. go
We'll
ahead.
be over at camera 5 way over there. Yeah, I'll let you know when we're back over here.
Me and this Cocker Spaniel
They
got
just
into it
loaded a
so
story
bad.
so we could,
like an ice
in theory, refresh, but we just have one story anyway, so technically we'd still be fine.
I'm running, I'm jumping.
I'm gonna do it
all
just so
that's my old
it's not
self,
blinking in my
and
face.
I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if
We
you have
have
a lampshade
a minute.
on my head.
Sorry.
There's one
Okay.
thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape.
If you don't get
She looks fine, yeah. Yes, she does.
you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Yeah, that's good.
Learn how.
Make sure
Take
she's
the
centered up,
pledge
though.
at
She's moving a little.
itsonusus.org.
30 seconds. 30 seconds, Jake. $15. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to NewsLink. I'm Taylor Morton with your entertainment news. For all you Harry Potter fans, exciting news
When we
has been
come back,
announced.
it'll be a
After
couple
nearly
stories,
a
but when we come
decade
back, it'll be
since the
camera
last Harry
1 on
Potter
a
book,
wide shot of all 4.
Author J.K. Rowling has finally given fans what they want. Rowling's Pottermore site has just announced that this summer will be the release of the print version of Harry Potter and
No,
the
not
Cursed
right now.
Child. This will be the
All their
8th book
mics are
in the
down.
beloved series. However, it will be a little different from the other books in the series. It will also be the script for the
Is it?
upcoming play, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child.
Oh, cool.
The play will debut in London this summer, and fans can look forward to reading the new book July 31st. And speaking of love, if you are still
For
looking
camera
for
one,
plans
could we,
to get a couple
tilt
of
up just a
laughs
little
this
bit?
Valentine's Day weekend, the Muncie
They can-
citywide comedy
Are they
camp will be
are they
this Saturday,
Just a little
doing
more.
February
weather
13th.
last? Is that
And
what
all
That's
female
good, yeah.
cast of
Thank you.
comedians will be performing
We're going to be
at
coming back to camera 1.
Cornerstone's
We'll do
EB
the
Ball
weather,
Auditorium.
final weather, and then we'll
The
come
night
right back to
will
camera
last
1.
will start
Okay,
at 8
so
p.m.
when
and the
you're done
doors
with it, you're
will
gonna-
open
all
at
of
7
you
p.m.
are gonna
Tickets
be
for
on
the
this
21 and
for
older
weather,
event are
then
$10
for final
in
weather,
advance
that's
and the
what I said.
$15 at the door.
Yep, so we do 1. Oh, is that it? Okay.
All right, Ellen, give us one final look at
That's
what
my
we're
bad.
going to expect this week and weekend.
Okay, to keep it short and sweet, those cold temperatures are going to stick around for a while. Looking outside right now, current of 15, and we can expect like temperatures
Which
of
one are
those
they going to be on?
all
We'll
the
be
way
right back
up
on
through
camera
to
1.
next week.
Well, thank you so much, Ellen. That's all tonight for NewsLink Indiana. Be sure to watch tomorrow night at 6 p.m. right here on Cardinal Vision.
And be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Have a good night.
All right. Their mics are clear. Have them stay there. We're going to be in this for 20 seconds. Oh, copyright didn't stay out. Did they add an executive producer? Okay. We're going out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming out.
You're clear.
Awesome. Good. Clear.
All right, clear.
Go ahead, stop recording and stop the live stream.